The next question today comes from Penny, who says, I struggle with intimidation and a non-approachable effect. Now, I have with being tall and high contrast and classic dramatic in my appearance and personality. Nowadays, I dress in medium to low contrast and in more muted colours to be approachable and less intimidating, but it feels less me. And it probably doesn't look as great. That if you have that more dramatic colouring, if you have a high contrast, you'll actually look better wearing that higher contrast rather than a lower contrast. But there are other ways of making ourselves more approachable without just having to lower the contrast and soften the colours down, if that's not what suits you best. So other things to think about. So if you think about this as yin and yang, and I've got lots of blog posts about yin and yang, and I also go into that in incredible depth in 7 steps as well. But when we're thinking about yin and yang, so yin elements of style are more approachable. So yes, a lower contrast and softer colours are more approachable. They're yin elements, but there is a lot of other elements of design that are also yin elements that are going to add that approachability without you having to lose yourself. So it could be thinking about curved lines rather than straight lines. It could be thinking about lighter weight fabrics instead of thicker or heavier fabrics. It could be thinking about design elements. So florals, or curved design elements such as patterns are also more approachable than straight line elements. You can think about fabrics, softer fabrics. So rather than a stiff structured blazer and a crisp shirt, think about a soft, silky blouse and knitwear. They are going to make you more approachable. So fabrics that are soft like velvet and, cashmere and all those sorts of things, they make you more approachable because they are softer rather than stiff or structured fabrics. So have a look at my blog posts on yin and yang. I've got quite a lot out there. And why not try some other elements? So rather than trying to mute your color down and lower your contrast, you could still wear a high contrast, but make it appear less high contrast by stepping through the value contrast levels. So instead of going straight dark light, why not do, dark, medium, medium light and light. And even though that will actually still have the contrast you need, it doesn't feel so intense or intimidating. So they are some ways of doing that without having to throw the baby out with the bathwater as such.